have to give up some population. I understand that, and it would make sense if I gave up part of Precinct 79.
A proposed change in how city lines are drawn has one council member fighting to keep a precinct in his district. Good evening, I'm Bill Leger.
And I'm Kelly Phillips. Thank you for joining us. City Council held a public hearing this evening and unveiled 5 proposed maps. People who live in Beaumont gave their input on the redistricting that being done to reflect the population growth following the most recent census. There are 5 different possible maps drawn with the input of council members. About a dozen people spoke to city council members after listening to the proposed redistricting plans. The people who live in Precinct 65, located in West Beaumont, say they are happy with their representation and want to remain in Ward 2. However, there were some citizens who encouraged council members to consider the city as a whole in choosing a map.
I'm moving into Ward Precinct 65 from Precinct 79, both of which were possibly up for changes. So either way, the person I vote for might change, but sometimes that has to happen.
Those are all good people up there in our city council. There's no doubt about that. But I just voted and wanted Mike, and I'm just hoping they won't have to have such a big change.
The council should look at what's best for the citizens, all of the citizens, and make sure they're fairly represented as the best they can.
Beaumont City Attorney Tyrone Cooper tells KFDM News various council members helped create the 5 maps. Cooper also says the maps must meet the U.S. Justice Department approval. Councilmember Mike Getz says he's not in favor of Map A because he stands to lose Precinct 65.
A lot of friends in 65. My wife grew up on Belvedere, which is in the middle of Precinct 65. So yes, that's a precinct that is very important to me. All of the precincts within my ward are important to me, but that one is what you would probably consider the heart of Ward 2.
Based on the 2010 census, the city of Beaumont is required by the Department of Justice to redraw its 4 council wards to reflect demographic and population shifts.
Are those regional education service centers worth the money the state spends on them? State lawmakers on the Education Committee put that question to school superintendents today. The committee wanted to know whether those centers, like Region 5 here, are spending their dollars wisely and actually helping area school districts. School officials and center directors say the money is spent efficiently and helps school districts save money.